children. Look at bandits releasing evidence that you people negotiated. You negotiate with bandits and you think they will not kidnap another.
You left them. You left the criminals, the bandits. You negotiated with them. As what? As business partners?
The country is running in blood and tears. You cannot go, the farmers cannot go to farm. Our market, our traders cannot go to market. Worshippers cannot go to mosque, cannot go to churches.
Shame on the APC. Shame on this present administration that is playing politics with the lives of Nigerians. It is no longer news. The federal government has been exposed of bribing and negotiating with bandits over the release of the people who were abducted by bandits. So they paid ransom to release Nigerians. They paid ransom so that bandits can free the 35 people that were abducted by them in Kwara State, one of the churches. They also paid ransom so that bandits can release the 50 children who were abducted from a Catholic church, also in Plateau. They also paid ransom so that bandits can also free the 25 children who were also abducted from Kebbi. It is obvious the government does not care about the lives of Nigerians. So after they paid the ransom and the bandits released those set of people, they went back again to abduct yet another people. And oseni Rufai of Arise TV and Mama P has already started criticizing the government, and they are wondering how the government could stoop so low to accepting a peace deal with bandits. This shows that the bandits had sovereignty over the federal government. This simply shows that the federal government led by Bola Tinubu is not capable and competent enough to protect the lives and properties of Nigeria. It is obvious that this present administration has failed woefully. See, I don't want to talk too much. I want you guys to watch the video. Listen to them. Evidences are everywhere. Should I call them militants? No. The Fulani herdsmen came out, made videos, and made caricature of the federal government. They made the girls they abducted say to make a video, and they were saying that these people, Nigeria government, actually negotiated with them. They made videos and posted it. It is everywhere. The Nigerian government has failed us. Shame on Ononoga, who has been going around defending this administration all because of his stomach. Now, one of the members of the House of Assembly has called for the dissolution of the House of Assembly. They should dissolve it, according to him, because at the moment, Nigerians are suffering and they are not doing anything to help Nigerians. Take a look at the video, guys, and I'll be back.
You didn't exchange fire with them. You negotiated with them. And you left them to go like that so that they will go ahead and kidnap another person, just like they have done. So, I mean, I shudder in righteous disbelief at what is truly happening in Nigeria as we speak. You left them. You left the criminals, the bandits. You negotiated with them. As what? As business partners? They released 24 people in Kebbi. Yes, good. As what? And you didn't arrest them. So is it that you just negotiate with them and they leave the people like that? Was ransom paid? Wait. Should the government even be negotiating in a case where the government is supposed to have the superior firepower? And even after the negotiation, when are they going to be brought to book? So is it that as they release the people freed, now that they are not going to face justice? I mean, is that the case? I mean, because I don't... Can somebody explain these things to me? I mean, am I being stupid? So is it that the people that went to pick up people in Kebbi and kept them in the bush against their will for a couple of days, the government would just say, oh, we negotiated with them and they released the people? Is that it? no justice, no accountability. Is that it? These are actual criminals and they perpetrated a crime. But the same government has jailed Nnamdi Kanu for life imprisonment for inciting violence. But the same people that kidnapped, took people against their will, the government just had the temerity to come out and say, oh, we negotiated with them, and once they released the people, so once they released the people, that was it, right? I mean, I think maybe I'm not here well. I'm not here well. I'm sorry. So, is that it? Is that it? So you come and you say, oh, you negotiated with them, and that's the end of it, right? I think I'm probably stupid. Maybe I didn't hear very well when Mr. Onanuga talked about it. And other people too have been released in that same fell swoop. So is it the negotiation that went on, or we actually engaged with them? So wait a minute. When some bandits were caught on camera saying that we're close to the government and we'll stop when they tell us to stop, so does that make any sense now? Because if the government says they just waltz in and they negotiated with bandits and they removed and they released the people, but I would have thought there should be consequences, there should be a firefight, there should be, or is the government going to go back and, you know, airstrike those people? I mean, I don't make it make sense to me. At the same time, America is calling us all sorts of names. So if the government can negotiate with these bandits and get people back, so does it mean that even if America gives us support, military support, how are we going to tackle the same people we negotiate with? Because if you can just say, oh, we negotiated, we got them back, and
after watching this video from the bandit, I realized something. People like Bayo Onanuga does not deserve to leave this earth in a peaceful manner. Honestly, it's just my wish that they experience pain unexplainable. You know, people like that are not supposed to, they're supposed to cry in their last days. It's my prayer that the pains of the poor masses that you take lightly, you take as if it's a joke. The plight of the poor masses that you I don't know the word, that you experience it in folds that you cannot. God is already punishing you, because every time I look at your children, I know there's this pain in your heart as a father. So somehow God already starts to punish you. I mean physical, mental, you know, that can only come from divine. Just the way God commanded Nebuchadnezzar to be a goat and eat. Serious. And eats grass for 7 years. You know, some kind of punishment that can only come from God. Even when they try to help you, get messages not so evil attempt, because it's a divine punishment. You said you just caught the bandits and want them and they release the children. Look at bandits releasing evidence that you people negotiated. You negotiate with bandits and you think they will not kidnap another. They have your direct call lines. As in, if they want, they have your numbers. If they want to call you people. In fact, I think this time around they're going to be calling you people before going for the next attack. So that when they get there, they tell you don't fire or it's we. Hey, Jesus Christ. And you have the guts to open your dirty mouth, sir. Say we will never forgive Peter V for calling for America to come and help us. Why you on call with terrorists? I don't feel even talk. I'm just watching everything. It's like it be like movie. It's not real. It's surreal. Like it's vague. It's you know, is it happening? I like, now real life would day like this. I'm only calling your name this morning because you're a presidential spokesperson. So everything you said assumed that Tinubu sanctioned it. Tinubu should be ashamed. Yes, I said that. Ashamed of himself, ashamed of his leadership, ashamed of the people around him, ashamed of his failures. So enormous. Nobody, you see, there's nobody that looks more foolish than the people trying to defend him. Defending Tinubu is like admitting to mental challenges. You just admit it at the crease. Where do by your nano? Come on, admit haka. If you see them, Sheilo and you allow all of them, Tinubu, all of them when they praise this government, ask them join. Admitted them where to. Government go talk, terrorists go respond. I beg. Thank you for listening. God bless. Jesus Christ. God, I beg. I can't. My heart's beating. Nah, I don't go buy BP machine. I cover everybody with the blood of Jesus, Sha, because we are in the case of who's next.
As much as Oseni, Rufai and Mama P are confused, so I am. On the next slide is this video of a young, should I call him a vibrant Northerner, who has stood his ground, emphatically stating it and making it clear that it is high time they shut down the Senate chamber. It is high time they shut down the House of Assembly because it has not been productive. They have not been able to pass bills and laws which can protect the lives and property in this country. It is obvious from all indication that all the sectors and all the arms of government has failed woefully. Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria is weeping. The enemies of Nigeria has taken over this country. It has gotten to the point where Ahmed Shegumi's boys are now the one dictating what happens in government. So Ahmed Bola Tinubu actually agreed on a ransom. And now the question is, just like the big man himself, Oseni Rufai asked, what's next? They have abducted yet another people, 38 in number. What is going to be the fate of those people? Are they going to pay ransom again, or are they going to take action and rescue Nigerians? I mean, it is obvious that these people have incapacitated the present administration. If Tinubu and his men can go into negotiation, what then do we expect? 2027, we must not repeat the same error. It is an error for a country with over 200 million people to be going on their knees begging few thousands of bandits who claims they have acquired weapons from every nook and cranny, who claims that, to have power over the Nigerian military. You understand? This is very, very bad. We must not continue patronizing and frolicking around with terrorists. It is high time we put them at their right places. Take a look at the next video, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, share your opinion in the comment section, and I'll be back.
The country is running in blood and tears. You cannot go, the farmers cannot go to farm. Our our traders cannot go to market. Worshippers cannot go to mosque, cannot go to churches. Then what are you legislating here? Mr. Speaker, if the government is not prepared to actually do the right thing that will protect the lives and property of our people, I urge on you, I urge on this honorable house, as a house of the people of Nigeria, to stand up to pay the supreme cost. And that is no more than to shut this house down and to call emergency on any legislative issue and wait until the right thing is taken by the government of the day. The responsibility of security, Mr. Speaker, of course, by the constitutional provisions, it is a sole responsibility, more of a sole responsibility to the center. I agree with whoever may say, of course, governors in the subnationals are also accountable and they must be held responsible for the security of lives and properties of their people. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that in virtually all of our constituencies, given the opportunity, everyone here can rise to tell you the account of what is happening. Mr. Speaker, it is not religious. Mr. Speaker, it is not even political. This fight and this menace of insecurity in Nigeria is something that does not have any identification of one's party or one's religion or one's tribe whatsoever. It is a calculated attempt to demoralize Nigerian state. And if care is not taken, Mr. Speaker, even for those of us who take politics more seriously, we'll have a very big question to answer at the end, because it is like this unnecessary insecurity going on. This is a high level of conspiracy targeting our political processes. As we are approaching 2027, Mr. Speaker, we will all be expected to have a peaceful conduct of our polls. How do you have that if our communities, local communities, are plunged into crisis, into banditry, into kidnappings in the churches, in the mosque, even down in the oil producing area, which is our economic live wire? Production of oil, crude oil, is being unfortunately undermined by militia groups. So it is like a collective thing that we must put our hands on deck and call whoever is responsible, sir, to order. Order, order, and order. And this house must not take for granted that we are not part of the government. If the government is wanting, this institution of the legislature is a component of the government itself. We have to look inward to ourselves and see what more of oversight functions, like some members have said, are we going to make? Are we going to provide? Mr. Speaker, we can even declare legislative emergency. Close the house, shut it up. Who are you legislating for? What laws are you making when the country is running in blood? The country is running in blood and tears. You cannot go, the farmers cannot go to farm. Our traders cannot go to market. Worshippers cannot go to mosque, cannot go to churches. Then what are you legislating here? Mr. Speaker, if the government is not prepared to actually do the right thing that will protect the lives and property of our people, I urge on you, I urge on this honorable house, as a house of the people of Nigeria, to stand up to pay the supreme cost. And that is no more than to shut this house down and to call emergency on any legislative issue and wait until the right thing is taken by the government of the day.
All right, my people, welcome back again. Big shout out to every Nigerian who are actually adding their voices, airing out their opinion, condemning this incessant, atrocities that are taking over Nigeria. It is obvious that we ourselves can save ourselves. We cannot allow the government to do it alone, because it is obvious the government has failed us. It is high time we begin to, it is obvious that it is high time we begin to fend for ourselves. I think it is obvious that, we need to begin to think strategically and take decisive steps in helping ourselves. The government at this point should even go ahead and legalize guns for every Nigerians, because it is obvious they can't protect us. And if they can't, then they should leave us with the full responsibility of guarding and safeguarding our life and property, because we cannot fold our hands and watch bandits by everyone in this country. And I think it is high time we all come outside and allow these bandits to kidnap everybody. Maybe they have a better place for us. Maybe they have a good housing where they can keep us. Maybe the government has actually abandoned us. They have left us to our fates. And it is high time we actually do the needful. Take the word to the bandits. Let them know that we are tired of their atrocities. We are tired of all the bad name and of the bad name they have put on Nigeria. Today, Nigeria has been noted as one of the most corrupt places on earth, one of the most unsafe and unlivable places by humans on earth, all because of terrorist attacks and terrorist activities, all because of our politicians' greed and envy, their quest for more money and their quest to continue getting rich and richer and living, Nigerians in poverty has named us, giving us one of the worst names ever in the history of the world. It is obvious we must retire these bandits. We must retire this criminality in governance. 2027, it is a time to rethink, a time to take action, a time to actually do the right thing and unseat all the criminalities in government. Well, guys, this is the much we can take on this for now. Your opinion remains vital. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button and see all of my next videos.